It was her idea.
There you go.
Help me. Why y'all ain't tell me that getting older is, I want to say sucks, but the opposite of getting older is not being on this earth anymore. So I thank God that I'm still here. Howsoever, life be life, and like things are happening and change is inevitable, and it's real out here. Y'all, it's real. Like, it's real. And I'm trying to figure out how to navigate life with all of the changes in the world, at work, at home, with my kids, in my body, because let me tell y'all that menopause is kicking my tail 110%. And as I'm sitting here, I'm hot, so I'm about to turn on my fan. You heard that? That was my fan with the little remote, because I have to have it by my bedside because I be getting hot and I be having hot flashes. That's what it is. Waking up with night sweats and everything else. And yo, this is crazy. And like I said, let me be clear. I thank God that I have life. I thank God that I'm feeling every piece, every inch of menopause, and every piece and every inch of life, aging life, and life changes, but it is serious. So my name is Dawn. Welcome to my first YouTube video. This was a long time coming. I wanted to have space on this internet for us fabulous 50s or 40s, fabulous 40s and 50s, us ladies who are getting older and, dealing with change and dealing with different things in life. And so here I am. And hopefully, this is a space that we could come together and connect and talk about things and, how we can make life different for each other, different suggestions and all that good stuff. So over the last, I would say year or so, I've been going through a lot of changes, whether it be with my family, my children, work, my body, just everything. Everything has been changing. And I'm a Taurus, and I'm not heavily into horoscopes and stuff, but us Tauruses, we don't like change. I don't know if there's any Tauruses out there, but we don't like change. I do not like change. I will wear the same drawers for 50 years if I could. Well, not really. That's kind of nasty, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so, not the same drawers. I'm sorry. Anyway. 2024 was a rough year, and so I fell into a quiet depression. Like, I wasn't horrible with it, but I was depressed like from January 4th. And yes, I know the exact date because that's the day that I lost the best job that I ever had. And when I was called into the office and let go, my world was shattered because I spent probably over 20 years trying to get that job, y'all. And then for it to come to an end, it sucked. And then fast forward to March, then my grandmother, my homie, my best friend, my world, she decided that she was tapping out and she wanted to go to heaven at the age of 97. So, that was earth shattering for me. And so, it was just one thing after the other. And then my daughter, my youngest child, she graduated from high school. And I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought because this is the third time I'm trying to record this video and my phone keeps ringing, but I'm not answering that call. I don't know if y'all can see it, the one that comes on the side. I'm not answering it. So anyway, my daughter graduated from high school, and she's the youngest, and it was crazy because I felt like I had lost my little best friend. And you know how people say, "Oh, my little broke best friend." Maya is never broke. Maya always got money. She keep at least a job or two in her pocket. So it was crazy. And she didn't go to some local school. She went to school all the way down in Atlanta. And so that was something new to me too. So it was just like a whole bunch of different things that was happening in 2024. And I at first had titled 2024 as my year of loss, but now that I'm in 2025 and been trying to be prayerful and everything, and God was like, it wasn't a year of loss, it was just a year that you had to go through to get through to where you need to be. I ain't got to where I need to be yet, but it was just something that I was going through, and a lot of things, a lot of changes that I went through, to make me stronger and stuff. And it was kind of like a wake-up call, because y'all, listen, going through menopause, which I'm going through now, is hard, and ain't nobody tell me how hard it is. And I thought it was just like, oh, we just gonna have hot flashes and mood swings, and that's it. But when I tell you that my body has gone through every symptom of menopause ever, whatever is in the list, whatever is out there, my body is just like, I'll take it, give it to me, I want it. Like, because I broke out in a rash on my neck. I don't know if y'all can see, but it's a little dark here. Anyway, I broke out in a rash on my neck and my arm, so I go to the doctor. She's like, oh, it's menopausal eczema. What? Because I've never had eczema before. So what is menopausal eczema? That's crazy, right? I get palpitations. I get digestive issues. My stomach be hurting. I can't eat like I used to eat. Oh, like everything, mood swings, sadness, and just everything. And girl, I'm trying to get through it. And I'm like, you know what? This is crazy. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that's going through this. I'm sure that there's a whole bunch of us out there, a whole bunch of us ladies that are out there that are going through different changes that, kind of put us in a chokehold. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was going through it, and I let myself go physically. I gained a whole bunch of weight. And that could be like, honestly, like your hormones from menopause. But with that, you stop dressing, you stop caring about yourself. You just be living and not, you just be existing and not living. And as time has been going on, I don't want to just exist. I want to live. Like, I want to be happy, and I want to be enjoying life and everything. And so, like I said, I figured that I would just come here and start being accountable. Like, this could be our accountability page, and we can just, like, I'm saying, if I get a group of girls who are coming together and we're all looking out for each other and trying to encourage each other, it would be such a blessing, so we're not just sitting in the house. I was like, this bed right here is so comfortable. And I was laying in this bed all the time. Like, what do I have to do to get through the day? I have to go to work. Let me go to work. Work 1, let me go to work 2, and then come home and get in my bed. If I don't have to go to work 1 or work 2, I was in this bed, y'all, and I was just, like, here. And as comfortable as this bed is and how much I love my bed, it was like life was sad. And so like over the last couple of weeks, I just been trying to do different things to try to make life exciting. And that's what I want us to start doing, is just exploring the world, exploring new restaurants, exploring different stores, parks, or whatever our interest is. Like, we need to start doing it, right? So that we can be happy and be present and, just make a difference. And really, we only get one life to live, or two here, depends on what your belief is, and hopefully it's in Jesus, but so here and in heaven. But while we're here, we need to really be trying to enjoy it, right? And so over the last couple of weeks, like I said, and even in like the near future, I want to just be able to, take y'all with me as I go on different excursions or adventures, or, in different things. And so that's my story. I have 3 children. I'm a single mother of 3 children. 30, Dylan is 30, Kaya is 20, and Maya is 18, and they are the love of my lives. And as they are adults, they, are starting, or not really starting, but, they have lives of their own. And it was really hard for me when Maya graduated, because I was just like, what I'm supposed to do now? Like, I've been a mother for 30 years, and who am I? Like, who is Dawn besides being a mother? Where do I go? What do I do? Like, how do I navigate now? Because she's going. She's not even going an hour away or something. She's going like 13, 14 hours away. And that was like crazy to me. That like really broke my heart. And I thought that I wasn't going to be right ever again. Like, life is never going to be the same. And what am I going to do? But no, and so during that time, I realized how much of a dependent us mothers are for our to our children. Like, they are our dependents, but we are dependent on them to create a life for us, or we created our life around them. And now that they're not there, it's like, what do we do? Like, what do I do? Like, I don't have to go pick up, drop off. I don't have to send lunch. Well, I do still send money, so that's, you still gonna be sending money. But it was just like, have to come home and cook dinner for the kids, or I have to make sure they ate, or I have to make sure this is done. I have to make sure Mike is here, or Kai is there, or Dylan is here. Like, we create our lives around our kids, and then they up and leave us, and it's just like, what do? We don't know, because we've been mothers not all of our lives, but all of our adult lives, or majority of our adult lives. And so now I'm like, what do I do? And I got to the place where I was, like I said, coming home to my bed. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want you to be like that. I want us to, explore the world and explore different things. I figured that it would be nice to come together, because all the young girlies, they have their pages where they are, and they do TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff. And we need something. And I figured that, I would try it and see what happens. And hopefully we can build a community with each other and see what happens. So subscribe and follow, and if you like me or if you're enjoying my content, or my, what I might have to offer, forward it on to your girlies, and let's build a community of the fabulous 40 and 50-year-olds.
She asked me if you want to make love in the taxi, better get to jump in the backseat. I'm a dog in the wind, I'm a bit lively. I'm a bit lively. Oh my gosh.
We're going to get this one's nose pierced. Say hi.
Hi. A little boogers pierced.
You lock the door?
Why are you recording like
Refunding you.
Did you lock the door?
I'm trying to.
One thing at a
I don't
time.
want no one to steal my Bentley. Oh, these steps, Lord Jesus.
So over here we have our more decorative options.
Oh, you was
in
waiting for
solid
me, I'm
14,
sorry.
18 karat gold. These will be starting off around 110 range. They do fluctuate. There's more precious stones, more detailing, stuff like that. Over there we have our titanium options that are 65 each. They're more basic ends. The only thing with those is if you happen to lose it, break it, we cannot replace it. If you happen to break a piece of gold or like a gem falls out, it's all about preference. This is all high body grade titanium over there on that side of the case.
And then 60.
Yep. So all the gold ends are solid 14 or 18, more decorative ones. The titanium over there is a little more basic, just like colored CZ. Thank you.
I want to show my nail artist.
Yeah, I have gold barbed wire.
Oh, I love.
I'm gonna keep it real. How you make me feel, boy, you give me chills, baby. I'm gonna break it down. You just drive me wild whenever you're around. You know how I do, and you know how I flow. And I get your name and number, 'cause I like your stilo. And I take the way you move and the way you do your thing. Baby, you can bring it on, you can swing it this way. Boy, it's something about you.
We're at Texas Roadhouse. The famous bread.
Can we get two
To what?
breads? Yeah, leave them there. Next to Maya.
Oh, right next to the bar. Yeah. That's the bread.
Okay, never mind.
She wants to sit next to me.
I thought she said next to me.
Oh, I didn't know she wanted to sit next to Maya.
She wants to sit next. She's mad. She's mad. She's mad. Look at her. She's mad. I want to sit next to my daughter.
This is exactly why I didn't want to do this. This is exactly why
I didn't know. I didn't know either. Look, I didn't know that would happen.
You got the rolls.
Only she dances with just food. Only.
I've been up to midnight, driving in nowhere, bumping a slow song, can't get my head clear. I've been up to sunrise, headed to nowhere, hoping that someone's missing me somewhere. Driving, still driving.
Are you having a good time, Diane? Are you having a good time, Siobhan?
So first, we went to get the car, we opened it up, and it smelled like a reefer.
It's not a reefer.
People don't even
They say reefer no
anymore.
more.
It was a reefer.
At least I know that.
It was Popeye's chicken skin in the front seat,
Ew.
McDonald's in the back seat,
A beer bottle in the side
empty
pocket.
beer bottle in the side pocket, and in the trunk was all this dog hair.
And some other kind of crusty stuff.
It was crazy. No,
That might be why the bed is down, because
oh yeah, they was doing it.
that was
That's
nasty.
nasty. know.
They might have been doing it with the dog.
Oh God! Then we had to wait for them to switch over the car. That took a while.
The longest time was them trying to figure out how to drive the car.
How to start the car.
How to start the car. We did not know how to start the car. Listen, having a Tesla is not for the faint of heart. You got to have a college degree, master's, bachelor's, and a doctorate.
And then we found out it was only charged at 33%.
So
we used the navigation to get to a charger just for it to not to fit in the car.
the navigation is saying us sent us to the wrong type of charger.
We were blessed by Dylan's brother.
Yeah.
Who told us where to go.
Yes. What was his name? Azim?
I don't know.
Shout out to Azim.
He said I left and came back and y'all was still here.
But wait, you knew we was trying to charge the Tesla in a wrong charging station, so it didn't say nothing the first time. But he did. He redeemed himself by coming back.
Us. Then we finally get to a charger. I decide I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and the bathroom's being renovated. This is some bull.
We gotta go to the bathroom. I'm hungry.
And Mama's just frustrated.
Mommy's frustrated, but we're gonna get her to the
I'm frustrated.
to get her. We're gonna get her.
When stuff like this happens, God, it happens.
Just trying to get my head right. It'll all be better when I just gotta get my head right. And it don't hit the same when you all alone in the mind. The scene I know, but it don't fill the void. Oh, and I promise my mama do better, but they keep trying me, so I'm with all the bullshit and fuck it all.
No. Woo! Ooh, that's serious. That's like, and I normally like dry wines, but this is the driest of the dries. You like this?
I do.
It feels like I'm drinking wine and smoking a cigar.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, I need one of those.
You need like on one of them nights that you like. Ooh.
Yeah.
I just need to say. Ooh.
Yeah.
I just need to say.
Can I have some? Yes, ma'am. Cotton candy grapes. Yes.
Yep. That's why I said try it first.
Oh, too sweet.
It's super sweet.
Can she
They're like
get her
the
own?
sweetest grapes out there.
It's too sweet.
You want to say? Yeah. I'll grab some.
I don't know where her lips have been.
Hi.
Hope you don't mind. I just squeeze in.
That's all right. Squeeze on in,
I
girl.
squeeze in, but I don't squeeze
Listen,
in.
we all
Look, I'm
squeezing.
trying to squeeze. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Mommy's tipsy. Mommy's tipsy. Look how red her face is.
Oh, shut up.
Look at mommy.
At least she enjoyed the wine tasting. That's the main
The most important thing.
y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so backstory. Yes. We come all the way from New Jersey to come here.
Oh my god.
To pick up our monthly wine orders and to enjoy the food. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey! I love her.
Do we want to go ahead and...
Isn't that good?
That is refreshing. I might have to go downstairs and add that.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to go ahead and add that. Which one is it? The Lux Sparkle.
Super.
The desert right now. That's dry.
What is that?
Dry.
What is that?
Petite Ciara. She takes everything out your mouth. That's dry. That's serious.
That's some serious alcohol.
Because I gotta be on my diet. Back on my diet tomorrow.
Stop being ridiculous. We haven't been here in 10 months.
I know, right? I can work it out. As long as we looking fly before that shower.
Ozempic. You know.
Don't take no Ozempic.
I'm not gonna remember.
For what?
Oh yeah, and get the Yeti while you're there.
She's not going to the car crazy. She want to put her little funky girdle in my purse.
Just roll it up. Get the Yeti.
She's not going to the car.
Don't get the Yeti. I'm confuncted. And why are you giving her the keys?
I'm not giving her the keys. I'm giving her my pocketbook so she can put her girdle in it.
All moist.
It's all moist. Help me. She's putting her girdle in my purse.
Moist.
Help me.
Up in here.
Y'all gonna make me food. I don't know no more words.
Up in here. Up in here.
Sing with deep and
Got a ponytail. I got a ponytail.
I fainted.
Grapes and mango and sangria, squirt, stuff like that. If you're a sweet person, oh, I get that. Yeah.
I'll have you home before it's dark, so let me know. Can I take you out? She caught me by surprise, I must say, 'cause I never had seen such a pretty face, such a warm and beautiful smile. It wasn't hard for me to notice her style. I was so